Welcome to episode 1 of the Lukewarm Cup of Coffee podcast with me, Will, and...
Welsh Paula.
Right, we're talking about...
Love.
Hiya, love. How are you?
I'm okay, thank
You
you.
alright there?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You're happy in love, are you?
Yeah.
We're talking
You
about...
alright?
I'm alright.
Have you got your
love.
coat and jacket?
No, I haven't. I got my shoes.
Shoes?
We're talking about the wetlands in this episode. Our first episode. Great to have you with us on our first episode of the Lukewarm Cup of Coffee podcast. That's a gobful, isn't it?
It is. Good job the coffee's lukewarm.
And exactly. And we're talking about the wetlands. Now, we've been to the wetlands a few times. I know this is a place where you walk with your brother, and you've took me there.
Yes.
And we've had a great time.
Yes.
We got pestered on the way in by RSPB.
Yes.
Do you want to join the
Do you want to
membership?
join? Do you want to join?
No, do you want to join?
No, I don't want to join.
You sure?
No, I just
It's only a couple of quid, like.
No, I can see birdies in my garden for free.
And we basically walk the whole wetlands. Now, we start off on a very wet path.
Very wet.
Sodden.
Very, very moist.
And we continue. As we go up the brow, we come to like a wobbly bridge.
Yes.
We go over the wobbly bridge, and what do we see in front of us, Welsh Paula? A lighthouse.
I will be your lighthouse keeper.
Bring you safely home to me. And we continue the path. There's many walks at the wetlands you can take. And I didn't know this till Paula took me there recently. And, this day, the other day, was very muddy.
It was very muddy, wasn't it?
But I was stubborn that day, and I decided...
What's new?
I was deciding to take the muddy path or the clean path, and I decided on the muddy path. Tell us more.
It was dreadful. Nearly fell.
It was slippy.
Slippy, slidey.
We were trying to be twitchers, weren't we?
We tried twitching, didn't work. We went in the cupboard thing, didn't we?
The cupboard thing. No, Paula, it wasn't the cupboard thing.
What's that thing?
The cupboard thing.
Where you look at all the fishies.
I don't know.
And the birdies.
The fishies she gave me. Yeah, I do get you there. I get you. You can see the fish's surface.
Yeah.
When they come up for air. But you can't, we haven't got an underwater camera. Yeah, so we saw the fishes that go...
We saw mallards.
I think I Paula, do it one more time. We saw mallards.
Hell of a suction I got.
Oh my God. So we saw a few mallards. Next question, thank God. We saw a few mallards, a few...
We didn't see some swans.
No swan setters.
No.
Oh, swanetters.
Swanetters.
No, swan setter sounds better. Because sunsets, swans, perfect picture.
Lovely.
Swans on the lake with the sun.
Lovely.
Swan setter.
Yes, lovely.
Didn't
Did you
see anything.
any? Oh, no.
How very disappointing.
Very disappointing. But it's a RSPB site. And it's...
A few quid a month if you want to join.
Yes. £3 to park the car, but if you're an RSPB...
If you're not RSPB, if you're not
an RSPB member,
you have to pay. Exactly.
No.
And it's all on your doorstep, Welsh Paula.
It's lovely.
Now, let me just go back to the beginning of our trip.
It's a very good place to start.
Don't be sarcastic. It doesn't fucking suit you. Get away with that. Anyway, we pulled up in the car. We got out, tried to look for the ticket machine that wasn't there. Went to the...
RSPB man.
We didn't go through him. We went through the RSPB man. We didn't go through him, did we? We passed him. My God. What are you on about? We went through... Excuse me. We went through him.
There's no Pingus there.
No, because it's not the North Pole. You wanted to see a penguin, didn't you?
Yes.
I was gutted by the end for you. All we had was a coffee.
But
What was it?
boiling hot cup.
Yeah, it was we got you there, didn't we? It was a boiling hot coffee.
Yes.
However, on episode 1 of the Lukewarm Cup of Coffee podcast, we have to say the following. And that was the first time we went to the wetlands, what was it?
Lukewarm.
So they obviously
They knew we were coming.
they feared us.
Yeah.
They're really
They
scared.
know that our podcast is named after them.
Absolutely.
Of course it is. So that's why when we went this time, the coffee was that hot it took the roof of our mouths off.
Oh yeah, properly.
Yes.
Burnt my
Bernie.
layer off it. Bernie.
Bernie. Oh,
He's a twat as well.
Oh, Bernie.
Do
I
you
had
know
a Welsh
Bernie
cake.
first? Yeah.
So we talked about
I had a cookie.
Yes. And we watched the Mallards.
Let's talk about that moaning man.
Oh, no.
And that's not a euphemism.
No, it wasn't. He was misery.
Tell us more, Welsh Paula.
He moaned.
And he
He
groaned.
groaned.
And he
And he
clicked.
moaned about the cost of the coffee.
He was that old. He was clicking and cracking.
He was miserable.
Yeah, he was ancient. And he was
Miserable.
annoying.
He was miserable.
So basically, in front of us, there was an old man. And I presume his daughter. Might not have been his daughter. I don't know.
Could have been his ting tong.
Anyway, he moaned. And when they give them the final...
Countdown. It's the final countdown.
Hey! You're such a natural Welsh Paula, 45. That's why I wanted you in this podcast, the Lukewarm Cup of Coffee podcast. Yeah, basically, served him, and all he did was bloody moan. And he said, that seems quite expensive, doesn't it?
Yeah, but didn't he go quick? He was gone.
Yeah.
Poof.
He had 2 coffees and a baguette, and he moaned it was £6 something. I don't know the exact amount in pence. I want to say £6.70, but I don't think it was. But either way,
I don't think our listeners care, really.
no, I know, but they need to know what life's about.
Okay.
You know, they need to know that there's
Yeah.
people out there, and they may well meet this man. And I fear for them, don't you? So anyway, our that's cool, isn't it? Our cappuccino. Or if you're posh, cappuccino. If you're normal, cappuccino.
Yeah.
With our sprinkled chocolates. What did you have? Welsh.
Cake.
A lovely cake.
Yeah.
And
Wanted
I-
butter on it, but there wasn't any.
No butter. Very disappointing. That's the wetlands in Newport. But actually, it was originally a place of a lukewarm cup of coffee, but they've upgraded their standards.
Yeah.
And you can go to the wetlands, and Paula, explain more why you would go back there.
Well, you go back there to see the birdies.
And the hot coffee,
And the hot coffee.
and a cookie,
And a cookie or a Welsh cake.
but
It's-
no butter.
It's a nice walk.
It's a lovely walk.
You need to put a coat on. It's very blowy.
Very, very blowy.
Very muddy.
Can I just ask you about the time you
It's
went
very
with your
wet,
brother?
wet and blowy.
And I do believe you climbed over a gate.
I did climb over a gate very badly.
And then you
There's a
realised the
photograph
gate.
somewhere of me climbing this gate.
And then you realise all of a sudden,
The gate was open.
oh, how
All along.
pretentious. So, there we go. Episode 1 of the Lukewarm Cup of Coffee podcast
At the wetlands.
at the wetlands has come to an end. So, we always end these podcasts with a conversation about a lukewarm cup of coffee. But what we're going to aim to do is find the place that does the perfect hot cup of coffee.
Oh, they did really well the other day.
Yeah. So, what would you give them in stars, Paula?
Oh, 4.
4 out of 5?
Yeah.
But the first time we went with the lukewarm,
2.
2. There we go. We've nailed it.
Terrible.
Right, guys, we'll see you soon for the next episode of the Lukewarm Cup of Coffee podcast. Until then, it's goodbye from
Welsh Paula.
Welsh Paula.
Welsh Paula.
And goodbye from me, that's Will. And remember, episode 2 will be out very soon. But until then, be careful where you go for the coffee.